Top 10 Best Action Movies on Netflix. Seeking explosive and thrilling entertainment from the comfort of your own home this winter? Here's some good news. Right now, Netflix is host to a virtual library of heart-pounding action films from around the world. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 action movies to watch on Netflix. So let's get started. Number 10, The Sleepover. Malin Akerman and Joe Manganiello star in the family-friendly Netflix original about twin siblings who discover their seemingly normal mom is actually a badass in a witness protection program. This action comedy, The Sleepover, was directed by Trish Shee and screenplay by Sarah Rothschild. The Sleepover was a bona fide hit for Netflix, one of the top programs on the service since its release. The Sleepover is a 2020 American action comedy film directed by Trish Shee from a screenplay by Sarah Rothschild. It stars Sadie Stanley, Maxwell Simkins, Ken Marino, Cree Cachino, Lucas J., Carla Souza, Inuka Akuma, Eric Griffin, Joe Manganiello, and Malin Akerman. It tells the story about a girl and her friends having a sleepover when they learn that her mother is a former thief under witness protection that gets roped back into that life when her old group successfully locates her. The film was released on August 21, 2020 by Netflix. Number 9. Project Power. Another Netflix original, Project Power, stars Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Dominique Fishback. Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt star in a Netflix original supernatural action thriller about a drug that gives its users temporary superpowers. Project Power garnered marginally positive reviews from critics, and it was Netflix's top-streamed film in its debut weekend this summer. It follows a drug dealer, Fishback, a police officer, Gordon-Levitt, and a former soldier, Foxx, in a near-future New Orleans, who team up to stop the distribution of a pill that gives the user superpowers for 5 minutes. The movie was directed by Henry Jost and Ariel Schulman, the duo behind Paranormal Activity 3 and Paranormal Activity 4. Coulson Baker, Rodrigo Santoro, Amy Landecker, and Alan Maldonado also star. Number 8. The Last Samurai. 2 years after the lame, mindless MI2, Tom Cruise starred in an uncommonly thoughtful epic, appealingly earnest, if flawed. Cruise stars as an American military officer who becomes unexpectedly affected by Japanese tradition at the dawn of modern warfare. The Last Samurai grossed a massive $456 million and was nominated for 4 Oscars, including Best Supporting Actor for Ken Watanabe. Edwards' work's The Last Samurai is about 2 warriors whose cultures make them alien, but whose values make them comrades. The battle scenes are stirring and elegantly mounted, but they are less about who wins than about what can be proven by dying. Beautifully designed, intelligently written, acted with conviction, it's an uncommonly thoughtful pick. Its power is compromised only by an ending that sheepishly backs away from what the film is really about. Number 7. The Mask of Zorro. Arguably the best James Bond movie director ever, Martin Campbell directed this epic reimagining of a classic hot off the success of GoldenEye. Ace stunt work, lavish production values complement bright movie star turns from Antonio Banderas, Anthony Hopkins, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. When a power-crazed despot schemes to buy California from Mexico, it takes 2 Zorros, the legendary Don Diego de la Vega, Anthony Hopkins, and his chosen successor, Alejandro Murrieta, Antonio Banderas, a dashing bandit turned hero, to defeat the tyrant's unscrupulous plans. But can even their combined skills, bravado, and daring do be enough to achieve De La Vega's ultimate goal, revenge against the man who killed his wife, kidnapped his daughter, and held him prisoner for 20 years? Number 6. Ava. Ava is a deadly assassin who works for a Black Ops organization traveling the globe, specializing in high-profile hits. When a job goes dangerously wrong, she is forced to fight for her own survival. Ava Faulkner, Jessica Chastain, is a recovering addict and former soldier turned assassin. In France, she kidnaps her 2 targets, an English businessman. Before she kills him, she questions him on why someone wants him dead. Unbeknownst to her, another woman electronically eavesdrops on the conversation. Afterwards, Ava flies to Boston, where she visits her estranged sister Judy and her mother Bobby, who is hospitalized for angina pain. Ava has not seen them in 8 years. Jessica Chastain's remarkable charisma and impressive action chops go a long way in redeeming Tate Taylor's action crime thriller about an assassin marked for death. Co-starring John Malkovich, Gina Davis, and Colin Farrell. Number 5. Inception. One of Christopher Nolan's most ambitious and most successful blockbusters, arguably his most polished and complete, follows a thief, Leonardo DiCaprio, who steals within the dream world. The modern sci-fi classic was nominated for 8 Oscars, including Best Picture, and grossed over $836 million worldwide. Nolan was shockingly not nominated for Best Director. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio as a professional thief who steals information by infiltrating the subconscious of his targets. He is offered a chance to have his criminal history erased as payment for the implantation of another person's idea into a target's subconscious. Number 4. Desperado. He proved it on El Mariachi, a budget of around $7,000, and now in Desperado, with a budget many times that size, Robert Rodriguez proves it again. He has a gift for visuals that can make scenes dance on the screen, like Sergio Leone, who lifted those early Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns out of their genre and made them something special. Rodriguez knows how to handle atmosphere and sudden explosions of violence. Visually striking, if thematically thin, this early Robert Rodriguez thriller stars Antonio Banderas as El Mariachi, seeking vengeance for his lover's death at the hands of a drug lord. Originally slapped with an NC-17 due to its violent content. Steamy and exciting, Desperado is seen as Salma Hayek's screen breakthrough. Number 3. Total Recall. Paul Verhoeven's mind-bending adaptation of Philip K. Dick's short story, We Can Remember It For You Wholesale, starred Arnold Schwarzenegger as an everyman who discovers he's actually a secret agent. Or is he? A lot of people decided they hated Leon Wiseman's 2012 remake before it even came out. It's notably better than the RoboCop remake, with slick production values and solid performances from Colin Farrell, Jessica Biel, and especially Kate Beckinsale. Total Recall is a 2012 American science fiction action film directed by Len Wiseman and starring Colin Farrell, Kate Beckinsale, and Jessica Biel. The film blends American and Asian influences, notably in the settings and dominant populations of the two nation-states in the story: the United Federation of Britain, Western Europe, and the colony, Australia. Number 2. The Ice Road. Released late in the boom of Liam Neeson's formidable leggy career comeback post-Taken. Thoroughly implausible but fun, The Ice Road stars the action favorite as an ice driver spearheading a rescue mission over frozen water. This Netflix hit is a modernized take on The Wags of Fear, famously adapted as Sorcerer in 1977. It marks Hensley's first film since 2011's Kill the Irishman. It follows a team of truck drivers on a dangerous mission over frozen lakes and winter roads to deliver a crucial component to save workers trapped in a collapsed diamond mine. Number 1. Casino Royale. Dozens of James Bond movies later, and Casino Royale still stands the test of time as the best of the franchise. Filling the shoes of the classic MI6 agent for the first time, Daniel Craig pulled off the impossible by defining the role for a new generation and giving us the 007 from Ian Fleming's early novels, a blunt instrument filled with Monroe's purpose and self-doubt, like many of the greatest main characters who keep us turning into the TV dramas for multiple seasons. A lot of what makes James Bond, Daniel Craig, so compelling comes from his flaws. The very best of these movies expose his shortcomings and frailties without losing sight of his undeniably heroic qualities. To change the character of James Bond himself too much would be too jarring and unnecessary. It's the films around him that must evolve to reflect the times, and so far that's pretty much exactly what this series has done. Casino Royale was the first Bond film written after 9/11, and audiences needed the Bond movies to evolve considerably. Casino Royale rose to the occasion, hitting it out of the park, farther than anyone could have anticipated. This is a stunning action picture, with the weight of romantic tragedy. How often does that happen? And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.